Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gumball Sports Machine. Hey, bro, we got a little new setup. It was really quick. It was really quick to set up.
We've been here for
Um,
2 hours while Jamal has been setting this up.
Well, let me tell you one thing. God don't like liars.
It is 12 o'clock this Friday, and I showed up here at 10 a.m.
I've been here. I literally got here at 11:30 and set everything up by 12.
He was here at 9:30 this morning.
False.
I was here at 10.
I was here at 9:32.
We're starting the show at 11:55.
Listen, there's a lot of preparation when it goes into greatness. Okay, a lot of greatness. There's a lot of greatness going on between you and I here today.
Oh, trust me, I know.
A lot of greatness.
Yeah, of course.
So,
and
again,
the camera quality is going to be a lot better.
Yes, we're not using the webcam. So shout out to Gabe, Gabriel Mata Photography on Instagram.
Yeah, he set up everything, and Jamal sat here on a couch and.
Okay, why are we lying? You see, look. All right, bro. Nah, bro, because now I might have to do something to you. That's really.
Hello.
Dinner's ready. Here we go. All right. Hey, man. Hey, did you see? Let's get. Yeah, we're gonna get right into it. There's little at the end of the show, we're changing up something to chew on a little bit, so that'll be a little different. It's a little new to DLO even. So,
I heard about it 2 minutes ago. So
dude, we're working on the fly here. We're working on the fly. So here's okay.
This episode may be a little scuffed, but that's all right.
Did you see the home run derby? I know you're not a baseball guy, but did you see the home run derby national anthem? Did you hear about that?
No.
You did not hear about that?
No, I was actually working yesterday, so anything that happened yesterday, I have no clue.
No, that was like Tuesday.
Was it yesterday?
No, it was Monday.
Monday. Oh, that's when we recorded the episode.
Yeah, and then I think it was later in the it was later in the day. It was like 5 or something like that.
What was I doing Monday?
Okay, well, first of all, let me ask: is it allowed to go on here? Whatever you're doing Monday?
No. Like I it's not like I was doing anything. I think I was just sitting at home.
What were you doing, or who were you doing? Is the question. Yeah, because I know, DLO, that phone is flooded.
Hello.
Hey, listen. Welcome to the show.
No, I think I was just sitting at home. I don't think I was doing anything on Monday. I'm not gonna lie. Like after the show, I just went home. I probably was gaming. No cap.
What do you play?
Games.
Oh, really? Dude, oh no, like I know you're not playing 2K.
No, 2K is atrocious now.
It's awful.
Listen, if we were in 2K20, it'd be a different story. 2K16, best 2K of all time, but ever since 2K20, it's just on a downward spiral, and I just can't play it anymore.
Well, have you played 24?
Oh, I have. Yeah, I own it.
So you have 24.
I will not be buying.
Okay, 25. So what were you playing?
What?
When you
yesterday?
Said you were gaming, yeah.
No, not yesterday. On Monday. Me and my brother are actually getting into Overwatch a little bit.
Oh, so you're a PC guy?
Yeah, of course, okay. Big PC guy. I do own a PS5 though. I'm not broke.
No, you're just a loser.
Yeah.
It's okay. Well, welcome to the club.
All right.
Dude,
what were you doing on Monday, Gumball?
I was working.
I
was working. I was producing the Burns and Gambo show.
I'm a loser. Anyways, this home
dude,
run
I'm about
derby.
to get you're lucky. I'm not saying it, dude. I'm about to get violently something, dude. And I'm not gonna say it because I don't feel like editing it out. But yeah. Anyways,
I got it.
Okay,
home run derby.
The home run derby, so the home run derby was terrible. It was awful. The ratings were terrible
for the national anthem.
But for the national anthem,
is it on the level of All-Star Game like a few years ago? You know what I'm talking about? Worse than that. Oh,
worse
man.
than that. And I have the clip here. Hold on, let me show you.
For the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air.
So you just watched that. Well, okay.
Okay.
I'll tell you the rest of the story. But what are your first impressions when you first see that?
How old is she?
Okay, well, first of all, why is that your first question?
No, because it like if they had like a kid singer, right?
Oh,
Like,
you don't want to like bash them too
anywhere
much.
from 14 to 18, I'd be like, okay, we all hit
It's still
puberty.
developing.
There's voice
No,
problems.
this is a grown. I don't know how old she, but I know she's got to be mid-30s.
Okay, so this is
So-
a grown adult, like full out of puberty.
Oh,
like,
100%.
oh man. Hey,
100%.
where did the MLB pick her up?
Dude, no, apparently she's like some big country singer.
What's her name?
Indris something. Indris something. I can't remember.
Some people are just better in a booth with auto-tune.
Now, here's the rest of the story. The next day, right? The next day, she comes out on Twitter
Yeah.
and she's like, and this is what she says. She says, last night I was plaster drunk. She said, last night I want to apologize to everyone. She said, I want to. That's not even the best part.
Can't blame her.
No, but because it's like, okay, so she says, last night I was drunk. I want to apologize to the fans, MLB, all these people. I'm sorry, shouldn't have been drunk. I just checked into a rehab. I've heard rehab is really fun. I can't wait. That is what she said.
Rehab is fun.
That was how she ended that tweet. Like, here's the thing. I don't understand. Fix my mic real quick. I don't understand why people joke about that.
Listen, guys. If you're dealing with something, get yourself checked in. Rehab is a great place to get clean. My mom and my dad used to be heavily on some stuff that I will not go into because it's personal, but got themselves clean. They've been clean ever since. So nothing to joke about there. But yeah, that's wild.
Yeah,
that's crazy to me.
And it's crazy because it's like, no, first of all, I'm with you. I've been there, but secondly, it's like right before national, like that home run derby is a very big event. Like there's people who look forward to the home run derby. So, and when you come out and do something again, I understand that, but like that's rough, dude.
See, and the thing is that the MLB is growing. Like,
yeah,
they are no longer just a USA only league anymore.
Oh, dude, I think like I saw a stat. I think like north of 60% of the MLB players are Latin.
I don't think you realize, because I was just there in Japan, how big baseball is over there.
I believe it. Absolutely.
Shohei Ohtani has reformed Japan to love baseball. It's crazy. They all love him over there. And obviously Jamal just mentioned Latin. Dude,
it's so diverse, dude.
Everywhere. And so to go out and have a performance like that, the 15-second clip that I just witnessed,
it's a little disappointing.
It is. And the MLB really needs to put in work on making sure that this doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
Not just the MLB, any league for that matter should never have to go through that.
Because I think there was another case where it's like one of whoever was singing the national anthem was like under the influence or like drunk or something like that. I forget which specific event it was, but I'm pretty sure like something like that has happened before.
Yeah, that's wild.
So that was definitely something I wanted to talk about because that was kind of national news.
That's so disrespectful too, because like a majority of the time they'll have like veterans on the field, like holding a flag or that's just there, and to see such a big artist not take that seriously is kind of weird to me.
It is, and I didn't even think about that. Like the veterans who are in the audience actually thinking about like actually standing up, head over their heart, taking this very
taking their
seriously.
hat off, just full on respect for what they've done, and then you have the singer come out and you're drunk and you're so it's very disrespectful.
Yeah,
it's very disrespectful.
It's disrespectful. It's disappointing. So I mean, I'm glad that I'm hoping that it's actually true and she just didn't decide to do that like for a dare or something.
Yeah.
I hope so. Like I'm glad that she is getting the help that she needs, but yeah, I hope that the situation becomes resolved.
Yeah. And rehab is not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine rehab being there's a reason why it's called rehabilitation.
Listen, and it's good because then you find a support group, right?
Yeah.
Like
with
you
other
go
people
there
who
and
are
you find
struggling.
other people who are in a similar position, and
Yeah.
you guys kind of bond over that, right? But to go there and expecting it to be like sunshines and rainbows is not it. Like you're there to seek
it's almost-
professional help.
It's almost ignorant.
Yeah,
It's almost
it
ignorant.
is.
It's so
that's wild to me. I didn't even hear anything about that.
okay, but now we get into actual sports. We'll definitely get into like obviously regular stuff that's happening, which because it's funny. But Kyrie had hand surgery. He got surgery on his hand. I think it went really under the radar. Like nobody really said anything about it. Nobody mentioned it, and it didn't happen. And nobody said anything about it until after it was already done.
Yeah.
So, if you're a Mavs fan, is this something that you worry about?
No, not worried about it. From the report, they said that he would be ready for training camp.
Yeah.
And if not training camp, the start of the season, which realistically isn't going to be too big of a deal for them. Obviously, they bring in some new pieces. Klay Thompson being the big one. Jamal is a big Klay Thompson hater.
And listen, I don't hate. I just tell the truth.
Big.
I'm just telling the truth. That's it. I'm just telling the truth.
But
I keep it 150 on this show. 150.
Realistically, you would like him on the floor to try and get that group to mesh, since you're adding a new piece and a big piece at that. But I don't think it's too big of a deal. Kind of like last year, they added pieces at the trade deadline, and they got it really well actually. I don't think they'll have a problem, especially when you have a top 3 player in the world in Luka. Like I don't think you'll have a problem even if he does miss the start of the regular season. But I don't think he will. I think he'll be fine for training camp, and then they'll hit the gates running. I have 100% confidence in it.
I'm kind of with you. I don't think this is too big of a deal. I kind of have the same feeling about KD's calf strain, obviously with Team USA. In terms of being a Suns fan,
he's coming back, by the way.
He's coming back.
I'm sure we'll get into it later, but
he's supposed to be coming back. They came out this morning. He's supposed to be coming back either tomorrow or
he's about to start
Sunday.
Practicing, and then their next exhibition game, he should be back.
Yeah.
So,
because I know he practiced today, right? I'm pretty sure he practiced today.
I'm pretty sure he practiced today. If not, it's practice tomorrow,
and then they'll be good.
Yeah.
So, I'm not really too worried about it. Again, as long as it's like nothing major, I don't think it's be anything. I just don't think. I don't know if the Mavs got better this season. This offseason. I don't know if they got better.
It's tough because you lose Derek Jones,
who was a very, very good perimeter defender.
He went to the Clippers.
Yeah. And what are they doing, by the way? That is, and I got a little nugget on that here in a second.
We'll get into that later because they also just traded away a piece, but we'll talk about that later. But really, that's their only big loss that they have, right? Like they still have PJ and Gafford. Obviously, you still have Luka and Kyrie, and
who's going to be the guy guarding the Damian Lillards, the Devin Bookers, the Steph Currys?
That's why you go out and bring in Klay. However, because I know you're a hater, he is not what he once was. He is not the all NBA defender like he was. But he can still go out, get you some stops every once in a while.
Is he a better defender than Derrick Jones?
No, I'm not saying that, but it's not a tremendous decrease as you're thinking.
I think it's a very big drop off.
I don't know if it's that big of a drop off.
Okay, but I'll tell you what, Derrick Jones was a very good defender. PJ Washington is also a pretty good perimeter defender, but you're going to need him to guard the wings. You're going to need him to guard the KDs, the LeBrons, the Giannis's, the Jimmy Butlers of the world. That's my only thing. That's my only thing with him. It's like, again, PJ Washington is not going to guard the guards.
He's not.
But then you're going to need somebody because obviously we know Kyrie and Luka couldn't stop a traffic cone.
Yep. And I think Klay can do that, but because obviously now he's the third option
Right.
instead of the second in Golden State, and I think he fits that better.
But he hasn't been the second option in Golden State for 3 or 4 years.
He was still the second option
last year. No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
No, DLO. No, he was not.
Who was the second option?
Andrew Wiggins and Kuminga were before him.
Andrew Wiggins played
and Chris
like
Paul.
6 games last year. Chris Paul came off the bench. Kuminga didn't get the second option until the second half of the year when he started going crazy.
Even Brandon Pajemski played better
Listen,
than Klay
I like
Thompson last year.
pods. I like pods. He was not an option. The second option.
No, not an option. I just think he was better than Klay Thompson last year.
Oh, I don't disagree. But he was not the second option. It was always Klay.
Okay, what about the year that they went to the championship? Or they won the championship?
2022.
He was the third option. Fourth option. Steph, Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, Klay.
I'd still put him third. Again,
Over who?
Jordan Poole was running with the bench unit. You know what I mean?
But even okay. At the beginning of the game, yes. But in closing time, they were going to Jordan Poole and Steph.
When they were running the small ball, yeah.
What was the depth lineup?
It was Steph,
Poole,
Klay, Wiggins, and Draymond. Yeah.
So, in that lineup, Jordan Poole was the second option. Andrew Wiggins was the third.
He was the third.
No, he was not.
Andrew
Wiggins was much better than Klay that year.
Oh, I agree.
But he was, and that's why he was the third option.
And at that point, they were prioritizing Wiggins more on defense than offense. At that point,
Andrew, didn't he average like 20
in the
playoffs?
death lineup? In the death lineup, he was defensive focus.
Okay,
they turned him into 3-and-D.
No,
yeah,
because he was still getting to the rim, and he was still handling the ball.
Mm-hmm.
He was still handling the ball. So I think if I needed a bucket that year, or even since they acquired Andrew Wiggins, I would still, if I need a bucket, I would go Andrew Wiggins.
Give me the splash.
I go Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins has been a better player since he's been in Golden State. He's been a better player than Klay Thompson.
I don't know. He didn't play all that well last year.
Neither
did Klay.
I was gonna say Klay did.
They both played pretty bad last year, but
I mean, so.
But the thing is like Wiggins was out for a majority of the year because he had the personal matters.
Right.
So we didn't get to really see Wiggins until the second half of the season, and by then he just had no flow, no rhythm.
Fair.
Could never get into it.
Couldn't get a rhythm. Yeah.
But it's not like Klay was in a rhythm either. I mean,
and he played the whole season.
He still gets memed for his game in Sacramento.
0 for 11. 0 for 11. And you're supposed to be one of the top 10 shooting guards of all time.
Yeah, but
come
again,
on, bro.
Like he was the second option at that point, and I just don't know if Klay can be that anymore.
No,
I don't think he can. So that's why I think he's a better fit in Dallas now, because obviously he will go back to what he does best, and he will shoot the ball and he will play defense.
But that's the thing. I don't think Klay Thompson has been a second option. Again, these past few years, we can agree to disagree. No. Hold on. Listen, let me finish. Real quick before we move on. I didn't expect to stay on this for as long as we have. I don't think Klay Thompson has been a second option since KD signed with the Warriors.
I agree. I mean,
yes. Even so when they lost.
No.
So, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll give you 2020, 2021. But those years they were off. I know he was injured.
Yeah, because he had the Achilles.
The Achilles and the ACL. So I don't think he's been a second option legitimately since KD signed with the Warriors. Because when he came back, Jordan Poole was there, and he was having a breakout year. And then they brought
22. Yeah, and then when he came back.
And then they brought Andrew Wiggins in. And again, you can intertwine those, but you cannot. Jordan Poole is the number 2 option.
He's so inconsistent.
Now he is, but he was huge in that run into that championship.
Oh, he was.
And even the year after, I don't know, even the year after, they weren't nearly as good.
In 23, he was not as good as he was in 22.
No, I agree.
He was a lot more inconsistent in 23 than 22.
He was, but he was still better than Klay.
It's close.
Again, I can't argue that it's close.
Offensively, I agree. Defensively, I can't go. Jordan
Fair.
Poole is
He's awful defensively.
about close to Kyrie Luka level.
He's so bad.
He's
so bad.
But
So again, the Warriors, the Mavs, I don't think they got better, but some people may think so. I mean, literally, the betting odds didn't change once Klay signed with Dallas. Didn't change. So I don't know.
I don't know if that's a thing on Dallas. So I think that's just a thing on the West is so much better.
And that's the thing. The West is getting so much, like you said, the West is getting so much better. Except Denver, I don't know what they're doing, and we'll talk about them here in a second.
No, the Thunder are where it's at.
They're the best team in the league right now. Second best team in the league.
We'll talk about it.
I think
We'll
they're the second best team in the league. They're best team in the West, 100%.
100%.
So we've been talking about it for a while, but he has formally requested a trade from the 49ers. That is Brandon Ayuk, of course, I'm talking about. But I think maybe an hour after he actually requested the trade, John Lynch came out and said, "Yeah, we're not trading him. He's not leaving." So what's the best thing? You're a 49ers fan, obviously. What's the best thing for the 49ers to do? What do they keep him? Do they trade him to get as much as they can for him right now? Because he has 1 year left on his deal, 2 years, 1 year. So he plays out this year. They lose him for nothing. He leaves. They trade him now to get something for him. They get maybe a second round pick, maybe a second and a fourth. So as a 49er fan or as a 49er, what's the best thing for the 49ers to do right now with Brandon Ayuk?
If you're the Niners and you can't get a first round pick for Brandon Ayuk, you keep him.
First round
pick.
What or how many? One?
Yeah, at least a first round pick.
Okay.
I'm thinking like a first and like a fifth or a sixth round pick.
Okay. I think depending on the team, I think I would give that up.
You have to realize that Brandon Ayuk is like so underrated in the league. He is quite possibly a top 3 route runner in terms of receivers in the league. And people may not recognize that, but he is. If you go watch Brandon Ayuk highlights, he is routing everybody.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So it's like you give up that kind of talent, especially in the short window that we have, because we are paying everybody. Everyone is getting paid.
I mean, Trent Williams, he signed 2 years ago. He's gonna be due up soon. You keep McCaffrey.
I don't think he resigns.
I don't think he play. I think
after this contract, he's gonna call it.
This is gonna be year 16, and he's still if one of
he is at least still top 3. He is still the best left tackle in the league.
He's still the best left tackle in the league, and obviously Tyron Smith is still in the league, and he's in New York now with the Jets, but he's not nearly the same as what he was 2 or 3 years ago.
Trent Williams being as good as he is right now is crazy. Because offensive linemen typically have really short peaks.
Right.
But Trent, it's different. He's just a different animal.
He's been fantastic.
He's been
great.
But yeah, if you can't get at least a first round pick for Ayuk, there's no point in letting him go, because he can still help the team, right? If you keep him, I don't actually know. I think it's 1 year that he has left, but the window is short, right? You paid Debo, you paid Fred, you paid Bosa, you paid all of these guys. Hufanga has a contract that's coming up. Brock Purdy, we just paid McCaffrey. Like, we don't have the money to pay everybody, and so a lot of these players are going to be gone. Charvarius got paid when we brought him in,
because even that. So I'll tell you what. Right now, I think the Niners have a decision to make.
I think we do too.
Either it's between 2 players.
Yeah,
Purdy or Ayuk. Because Purdy's he's gonna get at least 45.
Yeah,
he's due for an extension next year, unless he absolutely just leaves doodle all over the bed. I mean, just smears it all over the place, all over the walls this season. He's gonna get $45 million a year.
Yep.
Based on the year he had last year, with all the weapons he had surrounding him, he had a fantastic year.
Yep.
So right now, it's either going to be Ayuk, and obviously Ayuk is not going to get 45 mil. He's probably going to get within the range of 25, 26, 27.
Yep.
But right now, I think that's the decision. Yeah, that's the decision you have to make.
I agree. And so it's just hard because finding a replacement at quarterback is so difficult now.
It's insane.
Unless you have a top like 5 pick in the draft. And obviously,
And even then, it's not a guarantee.
It's not. We just saw Justin Fields. You know, he's now in Pittsburgh. So
yeah. So and he was
it's
the
hard
11th overall
because
pick?
we got him at the very last pick of the draft.
Literally
and
Mr.
he is-
Irrelevant.
And he is as great as he is.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to choose any position over a quarterback. So in all honesty, I think you just run it back. You try and get back, but
So losing for nothing.
I think that's the right play if you can't get a first for him.
Because now the situation I'm going to relate to this is not nearly. It's not. It's okay. It's the same in terms of position, but it's not nearly the same in terms of skill. D-Hop 2 years ago with the Cardinals. Before this last season started, we wanted to get rid of him. Needed to get rid of him because he's old. He's getting old, and that's not exactly. He's still a good player, but we don't want him building with the young core guys, and we don't want to pay him $15-16 million a year.
Yep.
So, and we were trying to get off of him,
Mm-hmm.
and if we couldn't get, I think Monty Ossenfort looked for a second round pick, tried to get a third, he tried to get whatever he could, couldn't find anything, and released him, lost him for nothing. I think that was fine. I don't know. I don't think I would want D-Hop here right now, anyways, for what we got going on. But the difference between that is Ayuk is still a very young player.
Very young.
A very young player, and has a ridiculous potential. D-Hop he's not at the end of his career, but he's definitely not in his prime anymore.
If you don't watch San Francisco games, you need to know that Debo is not the number one receiver option. It is 100% Brandon Ayuk. Debo only got paid because he is the dual threat that he is. He was coming off that monster year from the backfield where Kyle Shanahan put him in the backfield, and we would run those double options with either at the time it was Mitchell.
Man, but Elijah Mitchell was good for you guys before Christian McCaffrey.
It was Elijah Mitchell and Debo in the backfield, and you had to worry about them both. And he not only that, but he led the league in yards after catch.
Yep.
So
he this year he led the league in yards per catch, I believe. I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah.
It was. He was up there. I don't know if he was one.
I think
Maybe he was.
I think
I don't remember.
Probably something like that.
He was up there though.
Yeah.
But the thing is that Debo is not a traditional receiver.
No.
He is very much physical after the catch player. You don't think of him as some elite route runner who is gonna go out and get open every time. That is what Brandon Ayuk is, and that's why he is the number one receiver on the team. And so to give up the number one receiver and one of the top 3 route runners in the league for anything less than a first is kind of insane to me. But it's like, I guess it kind of just depends, because obviously we drafted Ricky in the first round. We'll see. We'll have to see how he even turns out.
He's on injury list.
So
for a non-football injury.
Yep.
So I don't know what's going on there.
But it's just hard to know if you should get value out of him when the value of Ayuk is higher than what teams are willing to pay for him.
It absolutely is. And I think Debo has a big reason to do with that.
Yeah.
I think because obviously he gets all the attention, but people don't realize what Ayuk is able to do and what he's been able to do. Like he was Brock Purdy's favorite target last year.
Ayuk led the Niners in receiving yards last year.
Oh yeah.
He hit over 1K.
He was Brock Purdy's favorite target.
He was.
So
yeah.
Okay, real quick. Where does he go if he does get traded?
It's hard. I think the Raiders, because that's just been the name that's been floated
That's
around
interesting.
everywhere that I've
So-
seen anyway.
So you're gonna say Vegas?
I would say Vegas. I also wouldn't mind to see him in like Pittsburgh.
Okay, that's another interesting one. I'm gonna say Washington. I think him and Jane Daniels reunite.
I would love to see a Scary Terry and Brandon Ayuk combo.
That'd be fantastic.
Oh my lord, get Terry McLaurin some help. Get
Oh,
him,
okay, no, they got some dogs
get
over
that
there.
man some help.
They got some dogs over there.
They do. Get Terry McLaurin some help.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Jane Daniels is able to do. Again, Jane Daniels and Brandon Ayuk reuniting after going to ASU together. I think that'd be cool too. So I know they're really close. Non-sport story. I don't know if you know. So I'd like, whenever I'm bored and not doing nothing, I usually wake up in the morning. I do Amazon Flex, right? Are you familiar?
No.
So it's like you just go to Amazon warehouse, pick up a bunch of packages, and go deliver them. You get paid.
He's a hustler.
Damn right. Dinner's ready.
Making the money. That's why we got these new mics. Shout out
Dude,
to Amazon.
Shout out Amazon, dude. Let me know what you guys think of the setup, bro. Let me know what you guys think of the setup. This is probably going to be the setup from now on. I'm definitely really excited about it. The camera quality is much better. The mic quality should be much better.
Again, shout out to Gabe for figuring it out.
Yeah, dude. Gabe had nothing to do. No, I'm just kidding. Gabe had everything to do. Huge shout out to Gabe. Again, Gabe Ramada Photography. If you're listening, he's a photographer.
Go check him out.
Go check him out. Definitely go check him out. He's damn good at what he does. But so I was driving. When was it? I think it was Tuesday. And I was like, and they sent me to Buckeye. Dude, it's like way out. Like, dude,
Wow.
Dude, that made like deep Buckeye. I'm like, dude, I've been to Buckeye, but this is the part I've never been to. I got out of the car, and I was looking for hoods. Like I was looking around. My neck was hurting because my head was on a swivel. I was terrified. But it was a really nice neighborhood though.
Hey, he's looking for the sheriff. They're out there with the boots on and cowboy hats.
I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm so glad because I'm driving, right? I get done. It's like so I think I had like 35 or 40 packages. So I go around and I deliver them all in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
And so I'm driving. And so like again, there's this road that takes you to the 303.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like it feels like you're going out of town.
Yeah.
Like it's a 2-lane road. It's a 2-lane, 2-way road.
Yeah.
And it feels like I'm driving out of town, but I'm just going back home.
Yeah.
From the middle of nowhere. And so I'm driving. And I'm driving down this road, and the speed limit was like 55 or something like that. And I'm not usually a fast driver. I know you like a little Lightning McQueen.
Bro,
I
am a speed racer.
I go maybe 5-10 over the limit, and then I'll.
If you're in Arizona and you're not doing at least 20 over the speed limit, what are you doing?
Okay, but here's the thing. First of all, I'm scared of being pulled over. Terrified. I've been pulled over.
I've also been pulled over. Yeah.
Oh, deal, because I'm about to ask you about that. And I'm driving, and dude, it's like right towards the end, like the end of this road to where it gets like actually there's like stoplights, and the 303 is a little further.
Yeah.
3 cars. There's 3 cars that have been pulled over within 20 yards of each other.
Okay.
3 yards. And so I'm looking, and I'm like, okay, first of all, how dumb could these people be? You see one, and then you don't think to slow down.
Yeah.
Right? You don't think to slow down. If I see one cop being pulled over, or one cop who had pulled somebody over, I slow down immediately because I see the lights.
No. See, if someone is already pulled over on the side of the road, there is no reason to slow down.
But again, there was 20 yards. There were 3 different cars that was pulled over. 2 bike cops and a regular cop. First of all, bike cops are the worst people in the world.
I agree. I hate bike cops. What are you doing on a bike? We live in Arizona.
Dude,
get in a car with some AC.
What are we doing? And then they get out and they're mad at me for it.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you mad at me for? You go get you a car.
Yeah, exactly.
And now you want to write me a ticket.
Yeah, get you a squad car, get you a little K9 and have some fun. You know what I mean?
Okay. Excuse me. First of all, what do you mean by have some fun there, brother?
With a K9? Bro, I would go crazy with a K9 unit.
Okay, I think there needs to be a little bit more context behind this. Why you in this K9? Do you know that's illegal, brother?
What, to have a K9?
To have fun with the K9. If you mean what I think you mean.
What, like have good times with my K9?
Again, feel like there should be a little bit more
No,
context.
No,
behind
no,
this.
like in terms of like actual work.
Okay, so like go out and like.
Yeah, just like
Okay, so you're not doing anything.
it's like I'm training this canine to be a police
Okay,
dog.
again, training. I don't think was the best word to use in this.
Yes, it is.
In this context,
You have to train them.
with you and how many other cops are there training this canine?
Oh man.
Okay,
I don't know how that works. Listen, all I know is I want to be a canine unit and you know.
First of all, I don't want anything to do with police. I don't want anything. I don't want to be a cop.
No, I agree. I would never be a police officer, but
No,
if I
then no.
was, I would want to be on a canine unit.
Fair. Yeah, because apparently
Yeah, because the dog does all the work. I just have to follow the dog.
Next topic.
Anyways,
so let's move on.
anyways,
But-
back to the situation.
But and I'm driving. I didn't get pulled over. Of course, I didn't. I absolutely didn't get pulled over.
Yeah.
But in terms of that, have you been? I know you like to drive. You know, little speedy. I need a little speed racer over there. See the beanie, see the glasses. He's ready to go NASCAR. So, okay, tell me a situation, crazy situation you've been pulled over.
So I was on my way home from Payson. I don't know if many people know where that's at. It's in the mountains. Nobody knows where that's at.
Right.
So I was on my way home from Payson to go home, and you know me. If you know me, I speed. Love to speed.
I do recall. Again, we've known each other for a long time. In high school, you used to put that pedal to the metal.
I did. So I was doing 20 over. I had my cruise control set 20 over. I was doing 85 and a 65.
So we're just dumb.
Yeah. There was a car that was right behind me that was still on my ass, right? And so I'm like, dude, I'm already doing 20 over. How fast do you want to go?
So it just the competitive juices got flowing.
So
Oh, I can't wait to hit
as
speed.
he's behind me, I speed up just to see how fast he would go behind me.
Oh my god.
I did indeed get up to 102 before I started to pull away.
What was the speed limit?
65.
If that was me, I would not be sitting here talking to you.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you would have already been so far behind me. Like,
Okay. So okay.
first off. Second off, if it was him, he would have got pulled over, never would have seen Jamal again.
That's more what I meant. That's not
Hello.
good morning. Dinner's ready.
So I started to pull away and I'm like, okay, I've hit the speed. And so I start to slow back down to my cruise control, right? I get there and I'm at 85. I pass a casino.
Oh.
Now, if you know anything about, casinos, typically they are on reservations for native land.
Mhm.
Because, tax free. It makes sense. Cop was sitting there. He was spawn camping.
Dude, he was ready for
He
somebody
was
like you.
ready.
He was sitting, oh boy, I can't wait till somebody.
He was ready.
Yeah, dude, he was waiting.
And so next thing I know, flashing right behind me. And I'm like,
Dude, heart in the butthole.
oh my Lord. I'm in the middle of nowhere by this native reservation, and I'm some white guy. What is gonna happen to me? Right? Bro.
Okay,
If you don't,
were you by yourself?
Oh, I was. Yeah, I was in a car alone.
Okay, first of all, actually, okay, maybe not. Did you go to Payson by yourself?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
At a boy.
Well, because I have family that lives in Payson.
Okay.
So I was visiting family, and then I was on my way home.
Okay, I got you.
So I get pulled over, and he walks up to me and he goes, "You know how fast you were going, right?" "No, officer. No, I don't. How fast was I going?" You got to play dumb with the cop, right? Because if you can't just tell him that you knew, right? So you gotta play dumb, and I wasn't looking at my speedometer. I don't know how fast I was going. I just know that, I was going the speed that I was going. I was stuttering so hard over my words, right? nicest cop in the world. Okay.
Right.
Mind you, this was around Christmas time. So this was
this was so what, like 6-7 months ago?
no. This was
was
actually a few years ago.
Okay.
But it was like December 22nd or 23rd or something like that.
Okay.
Instead of taking me or giving me a ticket for criminal speeding, which is 20 over the speed limit, by the way, educating you all.
Okay, first of all, let's just address the elephant in the room. If you don't know that, you need to seriously, whoever gave your license needs to revoke.
Criminal speeding is 20 miles over the speed limit.
It's dangerous. Like if you don't know, I'm so like,
I set my cruise control there every time I get in the car. Anyway. God, dude. He was feeling nice. He was in a Christmas spirit, and gave me a minor ticket that only cost me like $300 instead of taking me to jail for criminal speeding.
I wish he took you to jail. Oh, I wish he took you to jail. Oh,
okay, okay. You're such a bad friend for wishing that upon me. Like,
dude, you know how many hungry men are in there?
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, dude. If you're sitting in the cell, right, you get a little bored.
We're gonna have to edit this out,
huh? I haven't said it. I haven't said anything.
Definitely gonna have to edit this out. I know exactly where he's going with this.
I'm just saying. There's a bunch of bored guys. They want some entertainment.
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah.
I'm the only reason why I said that is so that maybe you'd be able to go and entertain them, show them your skills.
I have no skills regarding this topic. Okay.
What topic? I've not mentioned anything of the sorts. I just said entertain them. You are, I think you're an entertaining guy.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing this together because I love talking with you. I love conversating with you.
Yeah. I'm glad I did not go to jail.
Yeah. You know what? I will say better you than me though. You see what I got back there.
Dump truck.
It is dangerous what could happen in jail.
Hello.
I would sit in the I would not get up. I would not get up, dude. I would sit in the corner. I would spit on one of the security guards to go to solitary. I would not do it.
Oh wow.
There was no way. No, absolutely not.
You would be showering in the corner.
No, I wouldn't be showering, period. Oh, dude, it was gonna be
you're
funky.
nasty.
Absolutely not.
You're so
okay.
nasty.
It's either shower or keep your manhood.
Shower. I can't.
What do you mean? What do you mean? No,
I have to shower. I have to.
Okay. Yeah, now that you're free. Yeah, you're not in jail.
No, I am such like a clean freak. I shower at the bare minimum 2 times a day. You
disgust me. Like you are the scum of this earth. Like I shower like twice a week.
There's no way.
Okay, no.
Okay. There's no way.
I can go that far.
If you're not at least showering 1 time a day, you're disgusting.
Okay. But what if I'm in the house all day?
Shower.
I wake up in the morning.
Shower.
Okay. I wake up in the morning and get up. Go make me some breakfast, right? Go make me some French toast. Somebody else is making it, but go make me some French toast or some eggs Benedict, right? Get me a nice little bougie.
You don't know how to make breakfast.
Who don't know how to make breakfast?
You don't know how to make eggs.
I make a mean bowl of cereal, dude. You put the cereal in. You put 2 or 3 different cereals. Make a little surprise.
Wow.
Right? Put 2 or 3, and then you pour some milk in. You pour another milk in a cup. Put some strawberry syrup in there, mix it around, and then you pour that on top of it.
You're eating cereal with strawberry milk?
Absolutely. You never had Cinnamon Toast Crunch with strawberry milk?
No.
Oh, well, then you're missing out. That's on you, boss.
I've had Cinnamon Toast Crunch with regular milk.
Well, yeah, because that's boring. Dude, spice it up a little bit.
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
Spice it up.
No. No way. If I did it, it would be with chocolate milk. It would not be with strawberry.
Disgust
milk.
Me. No. I want to that window. I hope Fred comes over and violates you, dude.
I don't think people realize that I drink at least a cup of chocolate milk every day. At least 1.
Kind of want to throw it now. I almost came up. It almost came up. Chocolate milk is disgusting.
Crazy.
Chocolate in general is disgusting.
In most things, yes.
Yeah, okay. So I'm not gonna go out and get a Hershey's bar. That's disgusting. If you eat
No.
if you eat a Hershey's bar for fun,
No.
you like golf balls in your mouth.
Really weird.
I mean, it's
The only chocolate bar I'll eat is Reese's, and that's for
yeah,
the
'cause it's
peanut butter. Yeah, that's for the peanut butter.
Snickers.
Not a Snickers fan.
Really?
No.
Even the ice cream ones? The ice cream one, the ice cream Snickers bar.
Nope.
Have you ever had one?
Yes.
Really?
Will not.
You don't like it?
Nope.
What sweets do you eat then?
Reese's.
That's it.
Yep.
No Skittles.
Not a big Skittles fan unless they're the sour Skittles.
Really?
Best
you are an odd human being.
Sour Skittles are the best Skittles.
You, sir, need to be.
Oh, I like
60
I like
Minutes.
M&Ms. Everybody likes M&Ms. So.
M&Ms are disgusting. I said Skittles for a reason. M&Ms are disgusting.
M&Ms are the only other chocolate that I'll eat.
I'll eat the peanut butter M&Ms, but even those are pretty gross.
Regular M&Ms.
Like gun to my head. Oh, dude, pull the trigger. I'm not eating M&Ms.
That's crazy. That's a wild statement.
Huh?
That's a wild statement.
Now let's just hope that it never comes to that. Then I would have to really, really step up to the plate.
And then you would really, really eat the M&Ms.
Dude, I would take the M&Ms, chew them up, and spit them out, and whoever's holding the gun, spit them right in their face. That's all I'll do.
You just have some really bad takes sometimes. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, I'm just saying. Again, you got to live life on the edge, dude. Because I know some
I
people.
did. I was doing 20 over.
Yeah. Then what happened? You got pulled over by Larry the cop with a cowboy hat and it's spurs on.
No, that was you. You got pulled over by a man riding a horse all the way out in Buckeye.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, dude,
Some wild west.
oh, dude, the middle of the horse. This horse was like pasty white too, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Dude, let somebody try and pull me over with a horse,
Don't go to Buckeye.
dude. Because there's nothing in Buckeye. There's nothing in Buckeye.
It is desert.
Dude, it's desert, and there's about 18 people total that live out there.
Yeah. They're still in like old like wooden buildings, like the bar, and you have some sheriff walk
the
out.
balloons. The
Heck
saloons, yeah. I think I saw something from SpongeBob.
You got people dueling out there. Yeah, don't go to Buckeye.
No, dude, I have zero business in Buckeye.
No,
dude. Oh
none
my
whatsoever.
gosh. But we'll get to some regular stuff here. Some
Go
more
back
regular
to the
stuff.
sports.
that was a fun conversation, though, wasn't it? Let's talk about
Heck
you want to talk
yeah.
about more cops,
Dude, we could do that more often. Okay.
Dude, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely down. Yeah, I got a few more things that are on here.
It'd be
Actually,
nice
no.
if we had our man Kevin.
Yeah, dude. It just Kevin decides to ditch us. So,
Yeah.
Kevin and John.
Let's talk
too.
about it.
John.
Where they at?
I haven't heard John.
Throwing
I've-
strays.
Yeah, dude. So that was really Caucasian to me. Like it's not a bad thing, but I just like heard it over in my voice. So yeah, dude. I just listened over it in my voice. Like,
You gotta be cool. Yeah, bro.
What's the difference between what you just said and I just said?
Mine rolls off the tongue better than yeah, dude. It's like when you say yeah, dude, you know you're white. You know what I mean?
Okay, I felt a little white there.
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm half white. I'm about 50. Well, if you see my dad, I'd probably say about 30% white.
Yeah.
Um,
Jamal is from the homeland.
dude, the motherland, Kenya, Nairobi, Kenya.
Jamal is from
fantastic.
Kenya, if you didn't know.
Yeah, dude. I wasn't born or raised there, but I've been there.
Yeah. He has been in Kenya and he has family there.
Oh, yeah.
So put some respect on Jamal Gumo's name.
Yeah, dude. Well, yeah.
But definitely, yeah, bro, is like more or less Caucasian.
There's a little bit more. There's a little bit more melanin in your skin
Yeah.
for me. Yeah, bro. Okay, I can get
Yeah.
that. I can get down.
Not by much. It is still very white.
Hey, listen.
yeah, bro.
But okay, but in my case, when you're light skinned, you have to be able to play both sides. You have to be able to play both sides.
You have to.
You have to, like, if you go to like Compton or like down the street from Ice Cube, like you got to be able to pull up gangster. You got to be all doing all this. But
Yeah.
if you're going for a job interview,
I
flip
can
the
clean
switch.
up.
flip the switch immediately.
Heck yeah.
What, dude? Like nothing.
You gotta have the white voice.
Business as usual.
Yep.
How are you doing, sir? Your voice gets a little
Hey,
deeper
sir.
too.
How's it going?
Exactly, dude. It's a strong. You can't do. You can't. There's none of this. There's none of this.
There's none of this.
None of
It's
this. Dude, it's
you
grip.
clasp.
It's strong grip, uncomfortable eye contact.
Yep.
And very, very, very close faces.
Gotta have to.
Have to. It's that's part of a job interview. right?
And
you-
that
so you
is
gotta flip
why
switch.
he can go to Compton and a job interview, and I cannot. I only
Okay.
have the one side.
I can go to Compton. I will pass through Compton. I will not get out of my car. I have no business getting out of my vehicle. I have no business getting out of my vehicular device
No.
in Compton.
No. And listen, we actually have a friend that's been there. John. John has family that's out there.
He does.
So he's been out.
So he's
been out and
he's
about.
like, yeah, so he has what street cred is, as they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
100% John has street cred.
No. If I go to Kenya, like Africa, like the Africa
If
black,
you go to the motherland,
the motherland, oh dude, I'm locked in.
yeah,
I'm
of
locked in.
course.
But here in America, and places like Compton and Chicago and Detroit, I have no business going there.
Unless I am in the most public of public spaces, I will not be getting out of my car.
100% agree. 100%. Yeah. No business. I'd like to keep my phone, wallet, and keys.
I would like to keep my soul living in this body.
That too. And that's another manhood part. That's
Yeah.
another manhood thing.
Yeah.
Because again, I'm not exactly okay. Let me stop talking.
Let's move on to the sports.
Let's move on.
Back to the
Okay.
sports.
I
I just wanted to throw the strays out at Kevin
yeah.
and
What
John.
they got going on, dude? If
I'm
you
not
know
gonna.
them, hit
I'm
them
not
up.
gonna throw it at your brother because he's obviously not in Arizona.
Yeah, dude, he's such a loser. I mean, he lives in Virginia.
He's in somewhere else.
He's yeah. Well, he is serving our country, I guess. I know.
Salute to him.
Yeah, salute to him. So, but I've seen,
Yeah, I won't send him astray because he obviously cannot.
I
be
will.
Here.
I will. I absolutely will.
Hey, I saw that you thought that you could beat him one-on-one with the hands. I saw that.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, but here's the thing: if we're in a boxing ring, listen. Have you seen the clip of the guy that gets in the ring? Right. So it's supposed to be a match, right? Guy gets in the ring. The announcer announces the match. Bell rings. Walks out. Have you ever seen that clip? I'll have to find it and show it to you. There's so as soon as the bell rings, he walks out and walks back to the locker room. In a regular boxing match, that's exactly what I would do with him. That's exactly what I would do. In a street fight, I don't understand. I don't think you understand how dirty I would get. Dude, I'm putting spikes on the bottom of my shoes. I'm wearing brass knuckles with a porcupine on it. I am, and then on all the shots, he's not having any kids.
That's so chummy.
Huh?
That's so
Listen,
chummy.
It's fight or flight. It is fight or flight. And again, you would just talk about those cities. New York is another one of those cities.
Listen, he would give you the hands. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, because you know what? Let me keep it clean on here. Dinner's ready. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Yeah, he would absolutely. But again, I go low. And guess what? You go low, I go to the basement. Listen to me now.
Jamal's gonna pull out a body slam and try and give this man
Body
a
slam.
concussion.
I'm gonna a low blow is what I'm doing.
Jamal's gonna sit on him. We're back.
We're back. A few technical difficulties, not speech impediment.
It's fine. We'll edit it out. You'll see none of it.
You will see.
You'll cut to this moment right now.
Right now.
Yep.
Right now, or a few seconds ago when we said we're back.
Yeah.
Forgot what we were talking about, but I guess we'll move on. Let's see. Huh?
I don't even remember what we was talking about.
I genuinely don't remember what we were talking about. I'll talk.
I don't know.
Welcome to the show. Chris Middleton also went to surgery on both of his ankles. He had some major injury problems last year. That began with his game here on February 4th. 3rd, I believe. February 4th or 3rd. Against the Suns. He rolled his ankle, and they thought it was gonna be 2 or 3 week missing time. Turns out it was much longer than that. Will this affect the Bucks? Well, do you think he'll do you think this will have any impact on the Bucks pursuing a championship next year?
No, I don't. Listen, I think the key is Dame and Giannis. Okay, they need to stay healthy.
Okay.
Chris obviously carried them when
Giannis was out. Giannis and Dame were out. Actually.
Giannis was out, and then Dame had that phenomenal game 1 where he had like 35 in the first half.
Yeah, and then didn't score
a point after because he didn't need to.
Yeah, they were up by like 20 at that point too.
Yeah. But at that point, it was just like you don't like Dame started to go downhill. He got injured, and then Chris carried them. So in all honesty, like if that were to happen, yeah, you would see the effect. But if Dame and Giannis are healthy, Chris is the third option. Everyone knows it. And so assuming that those two stay healthy, I don't think this impacts them too much. But you never know. Giannis hasn't done anything since he won a chip in 2021.
Nothing.
Dame hasn't done anything since he's gotten to the Western Conference and he got swept against Golden State.
Golden State and New Orleans in the first round as a 3 seed.
Yeah.
As a 3 seed.
That New Orleans team was so good though.
They were pretty good. That was Rondo, AD, Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Was Boogie on that team? Boogie wasn't on that team yet.
No.
Right? Yeah, no.
No, that was after.
That was a good team though.
Yeah. But I don't think this affects them too much.
And they lost Malik Beasley.
I did see, but they replaced him with a phenomenal pickup in Gary Trent Jr.
That is a very good pickup. Yeah.
Gary Trent Jr. will be the perfect option to slide in there.
I think he's a little better than Malik Beasley too.
Yeah,
He's
is
a little better.
He is. Just all around. He's not a better shooter.
No.
But as an
But he can
all-around
still shoot.
player, he is better. Yeah. That's a
100%.
phenomenal pickup for the Bucks. Phenomenal. Yeah.
So I mean, for the most part, they're keeping their core together, man. I mean, not their squad together. They still have Brooke. They still have Bobby Portis. Again, it's just gonna be tough to compete in the East. It's gonna be tough to compete in the East.
Yeah.
I mean, with Boston and Philly
We
now,
talk about the West getting better. The East got better.
but the East is so top heavy. That's the thing. It's so top heavy. I
It
mean,
is.
it's you got your 4 teams. You got your Boston, you got your Milwaukee, you got your New York, and you got Philly, and then Milwaukee. So that gets 5. Dude,
Playoff Jimmy. Hello.
Are you done?
Yeah,
I hope this story gets better.
my bad. I just had to throw him in there.
I mean, when he plays 16 games in the regular season, it's hard to get ready for the playoffs like that.
Playoff Jimmy. Anyway,
playoff Jimmy is fantastic.
but you got to think, right? Like the Celtics retained their core. Philly added Paul George. The Knicks, I think, had one of the better off seasons.
I'm a Knicks fan now.
They got McHale. They lost Hartenstein, which was big.
Yeah.
But they're just hoping that Mitchell Robinson can slide there and stay healthy. I think that's his biggest issue. He's got to stay.
It's a
Well,
huge
they also have Julius Randle back.
Yeah.
So, they're gonna get better.
and dude, that team is gonna be good.
There was another team that you mentioned, Boston.
Philly.
I said Philly, New York, Milwaukee. That would be 4. Who is the 5th team?
Who's the 5th one? Wow,
Am I bugging?
Philly or Boston, Philly, New York, Milwaukee.
I feel like there was a 5th team.
I think there was a 5th team.
Bless you.
Damn you, Fred.
It ain't Fred's fault. I think you could potentially throw Indiana in that conversation.
They need one more piece, though.
We have to throw them in there. I mean, they made the Eastern Conference Finals last year.
They do, and I'm a big fan of Indy. They need one more piece. They either need one more piece, or they need a few Drew Holidays, or they need a few. I mean, they have them, but can they make plays when they absolutely need to?
Yeah.
And they just weren't able to. T.J. McConnell, they kind of died out. Siakam died out. Neesmith definitely died out. He was off. He was not very good at all in that Eastern Conference Finals. Andrew Nembhard was fantastic. For Indiana.
And then Tyrese got injured.
Tyrese got injured. So it's tough. It's tough, man.
But I feel like you have to put them there.
Yeah. Again, I'm not gonna.
I'm not worried about them as like a true contender, but they could definitely knock out some of those upper echelon teams that we just mentioned.
For sure. for sure. If they have a good series, because they can all shoot,
Yeah.
and they can get hot.
I think Indy and Miami you have to put in that conversation of the teams that you don't think of as true contenders, but can definitely knock some of those teams out.
Yeah, if they have a good series.
Yeah,
no doubt. Again, Miami is definitely one of those teams. So
yes, Kevin, I did not put Cleveland in that conversation.
Absolutely not. Why would they be in that conversation?
We don't know what they're gonna do with Garland,
and they don't work together. Mitchell and Garland do not work well together.
I think they run it back, but
and they brought in, obviously they fired JB Bickerstaff.
I think that was terrible, by the way. I don't think he should have been fired. I don't think so.
I understand why they did it. I also don't blame them for why they did it, but again, he was a good coach.
He's in Detroit now. He found another one.
Yeah, so
I still don't think. Jeez,
damn you, Fred! Oh my gosh, where is Fred, dude? Fred is around here somewhere.
They locked him in a room. Remember?
Yeah, and he's still causing issues, dude.
But yeah, I don't think they should have gotten rid of him. But again, I don't think this impacts Milwaukee as much as
probably some people think.
Probably some people would think, only because he is the third option at this point.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Pat Bev going to Tel Aviv to play in Israel. If you ask me, see you later, alligator.
Bye.
Bye. Good riddance. See you later. He's no good.
Listen, he says on his podcast that it was an opportunity that he just could not pass up.
Nobody was going to sign him.
I just don't think he had any offers.
Nobody's going to give him, especially after the way he ended the season, throwing the ball at the fan and then also disrespecting the reporter like that.
I
just going to want him back.
Defensively, he is a hound, yes, but offensively, he's just such a liability.
And again, the defense is going to go away because he's getting older.
Like, he's not a playmaker.
No,
he's not a scorer. He's not a shooter. So offensively, you just don't know what to do with him. And yeah, he's getting older. He's gonna lose that scrappiness.
And that's the problem. It's like, what else does Pat Bev give you aside from maybe leadership and defense? Nothing.
Not a whole lot. He is at this point of his career a Udonis Haslem.
Yeah,
where you put
at least in the NBA, I'm sure he'll kind of be like a number 1, number 2 option in Tel Aviv and actually go out and score like a 39-year-old Dwight Howard did.
Yeah.
So or like a Boogie Cousins did in Tokyo. So obviously Pat Bev is not to the level those players were ever at. Yeah. But I'm sure the competition there is not nearly what it is here.
It's not NBA. It's not.
Yeah. So, but.
I mean, there's not really a whole lot to talk about there.
Yeah, no, it's
good for Pat Bev, though. I mean, he found an opportunity, took the opportunity. Yeah. Good for him.
Can't stand that guy, though.
Can't stand him.
Okay, but we'll get to the last segment of the episode, in which case is now called, well, not called, but it's still something to chew on.
It's still called.
It's still called something to chew on, just at the last part of the show. But it's going to be a little different. So let me hit that button.
Leave this in the video. Leave this part in the video.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna turn this segment into something to leave the viewers with, just to like, you know what? That's a good point.
Something to chew on.
Something to chew on, right? Something to chew on for the rest of the day, rest of the weekend, whatever it is. In this case, it'll be the rest of the weekend.
Rest of the weekend.
Which means, well, we'll be back Monday.
It's Friday. Hello.
It's Friday. Hey, dinner's ready. I'm going out clubbing.
Yep.
Right? Going out clubbing, drinking.
I'll be at the house.
I will also be at the house. I'm just saying for those people who will be clubbing.
I am definitely a homebody. I don't go out.
No, dude, I will be at home playing college football 25. That's what I'll be doing.
Yep. I will not be doing that, but
you haven't gotten college football?
Nope.
Why not?
I suck at Madden.
Good point. Good point. And
Nothing I can do about it.
Well, there is something you can do about it. You should get better.
Yeah, but losing in Madden over and over until you win is kind of iffy.
That is kind of dragging it a little bit.
Yeah, can't do it.
I don't blame you there. But okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. You know, when people make it, right? And when I say people make it, you know, you win a Grammy or you make it to the league with the NBA, NFL, NHL, whatever it is, MLB, when you win an award, something like that. A lot of people say, I want to thank my haters. I want to thank, shout out to all the haters who doubted me. Shout out to people who said I couldn't do it. I've never understood that.
Never.
I've never understood that.
Never got it.
Because again, I understand you're gonna have haters. If you're as good as you are at whatever you do, there are gonna be people who are either jealous, don't want you to succeed. Maybe that fits into one thing, but there's always gonna be people who doubt you, right? That's just the way life works. But now you're giving those people attention. And the only reason why I bring this up is because I saw Angel Reese say the other day. He said, "Oh, I think when she got named to All-Star game, she was doing a post-game interview. And she said, oh, so grateful for this opportunity. Thank you. And, shout out to all my haters, who doubted me. Shout out to all the people who doubted me. Why are we not using that same breath to thank the people who were there?
Yeah,
and to give those, like DLO, when this podcast blows up and when we get big, I'm gonna be, hey, you know what? It's me and my co-host, we set out to us.
Yeah,
who support each other.
Shout out to us. Shout out to moms for supporting me. Shout out,
Exactly.
The people that are here, right? Shout out to John Holiday for watching all these episodes.
Dude, huge. I love John.
I
love John Holiday. Dude, he's one of the best human beings that's ever stepped a foot on this earth.
Yeah, shout out to John. Shout out to Gabe setting up.
Oh, dude, Gabe is
letting us use
this is his place.
Yeah.
And he's letting us use his place to record this. And
yeah. Shout out to Gabe, man.
It's so again,
fuck the haters, right?
I mean, bro, why are we giving any attention to the haters?
Yeah, exactly.
Like if I go up to an award, that's what I'm saying. If I go on an award, right, and I'm giving a speech, you know what? I just want to thank, I have a bunch of people think I want to thank my dad, I don't think my, my sisters, my, DLO, Kev, John, all these people, the people who I actually appreciated, who helped me get here.
Yeah, exactly.
Haters had nothing. Now, again, some people, may use haters as motivation.
Yeah,
as motivation. Which
and I don't think that's wrong.
All the power to you.
Yeah,
right. All the power to you. But now you're giving these same haters who said you couldn't do it, you couldn't do all this. Now you're giving they're giving them attention.
Can't do it
undeservedly. So
nope.
Why do they deserve any attention for saying that you can't do something and you did it? Again, I understand if you want to use it for motivation. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah,
but if you're giving them now if you're giving these people attention, they're winning.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're seeing that you actually saw it and paid attention to it and took it to heart.
Yeah.
Who cares about the whatever anybody else says?
Listen, I'm a big avid support of this phrase. I hate all people. All right. Again, I hate people in general. Unless you're super close to me, right? So obviously moms, Jamal, my host here, Kev, my friends, etc. I like those people. That's why I associate with those people. Right. Everybody else, I don't like you. You know what I
mean? Okay. I have no problem with that because people are mean. People are a lot of people are just not
like that good. Random guy cut me off earlier today. I don't like you.
Dude, you should have hit him with a little bump in the back and then use your speedy.
If you watch this podcast and you hate on me, I don't care.
That's really the biggest reason. Like again, I'm speaking to what did I just say? I'm speaking it into the universe. We're gonna blow up. We're gonna do this podcast and it's gonna blow up because people enjoy us. We're entertaining, right? Yeah. I believe we're entertaining. Yeah. I believe this has been.
I would like to think that we have a good knowledge of what we talk about, and there are going to be some people that don't understand that knowledge and are going to hate. Like, oh, this guy's so stupid. What is he talking about?
And that's what does it. Like, I'm going to see that, and then so you had the time, to watch us think that we're stupid, and then go ahead and comment it.
That's good for interaction.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've never understood that. But and so in that case, it's like, I don't know. Again, I if you're using your haters for motivation, I have no problem with that. A lot of
Yeah.
people use it,
Don't.
but in terms of you just hating all people, okay. Again, like I said,
Listen.
there's a lot of people in this world that are just not very good people. But I obviously I don't love everyone, but I will like I'll go up to you with an open mind, right? If I don't know you,
Oh, I will too. I
and I see you do it, but like because there's also people who just like refuse to talk to.
It's like I'm not gonna be like some.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. Dude, somebody's going out tonight. Somebody's getting some tonight. And I'm looking at him. Somebody's getting some tonight, dude. It's okay.
Just mute that real quick.
Huh? So yeah, see, that's you can say one of your girlfriends, bro.
It's like I'm not gonna go out and like be just rude to be rude because
Right.
I don't like people, right? Like I'm gonna give you respect, but the moment that you do something that is gonna piss me off, I don't like you.
Immediately. Yeah.
I don't like you, and that a majority of people that I interact with are like that.
Really?
A majority of people.
That's disappointing.
It's like I don't like you. This is why I don't like
I-
people. You make me not like people. There are people like that just make you hate all other people.
That's fair.
Hate is a really strong word. I don't hate anybody. Okay. I just very strongly dislike people.
And yeah, I can't argue. I can't argue because I mean it's only so many people, genuine people out here.
It's like everyone has encountered that one person where you're like, I don't like you so much that I don't like any other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really one of those cases where it's one bad apple ruins the entire tree.
Yep.
So yeah, so that's what I'm leaving you with. That's what I'm leaving you with for the weekend. You think about that.
Yeah,
Why
don't
do
listen to the
people-
haters.
Yeah, don't listen to the haters. And stop giving your haters attention. I don't understand. Stop giving your haters attention. Stop.
It's not worth it. It's not worth the mental. Hey, nobody saw that, but
All right.
nobody saw that. Listen, it's not worth giving the mental energy that it consumes to sit there and worry about someone that is so worried about you. Just do your own thing.
Yep.
That's what we're doing. We're sitting here, we're doing our own thing. We don't care. Right?
Doing it because we have fun. We have fun conversating and
we
talking
have
about
fun doing
sports
this, right?
and
So it's like
And-
if you have fun doing something, someone's hating on you, it don't matter. If you enjoy it, you do it. That's what we're gonna leave you with.
I could not have said it better. And I'm gonna leave you with this. It's nice to be important. It's pretty nice to be important.
Yeah.
It is way more important to be nice. That's gonna close out the show today, man. I hope you guys
That was
enjoyed.
so inspirational.
That felt good.
That
It
felt
felt good
good.
saying it. It looked
That
good.
felt good.
It felt
yeah.
really good saying it. But
Yeah.
okay. But in all seriousness, I really do mean like I love being nice to people. It's just the
Yeah.
best feeling. I love being nice to people.
No, I agree. I just think that the way that came out, that rolled off the tongue, that was smooth.
dude,
You
that
know what I
might be,
mean?
might be your new ringtone, dude. I might make that my ringtone. I just play it over and over again.
Let's not.
But that's gonna close out the show. I really hope you all enjoyed this in-person stuff has gotten really fun.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it in person.
Next time, it won't be 12 o'clock when we get started.
No. Now that I know how everything, I for the most part know how everything works.
For the most part.
For the most part, I'll be a little bit more prepared next time. So
We're gonna get here at 10 and we're gonna start at 10:30 on
And-
Monday.
yes,
It will
we're gonna-
happen.
Yeah, we're gonna get here at 10 and we're gonna start at 10:30 p.m.
It'll happen.
But I'll see you.
PM.
I'll see you Monday. We'll see you
PM.
Monday. We'll be back Monday. We out. Deuces.